Hello and welcome back to another episode of Factorio. This is episode 16 and in this episode it's time to redo some of our oil. Hello and welcome back. So, today we need to get the yellow science working because, yeah, we need it. So what we need to do is doing the lubricant, and for that we gonna redo most of our oil setups. And for that we first gonna need to grab let's start with one offshore pump. Actually, we need a little bit more than only one offshore pump, but I think for starts, one should be enough. So what we're gonna do for starts is basically we do everything that we did the last few episodes. I know that sounds may very worse, but let me reason that real quick a little bit. We gonna change around everything to the city block design we're using here, and for that we're gonna need to move the oil things into those city blocks, and that means that we're gonna build a few city blocks today. We're gonna build up the basic oil cracking with refineries, then light oil cracking, heavy oil cracking, lubricant production, and petroleum cracking. So those are in total 5 city blocks, and we're gonna build them one here. Here's the basic cracking process with refineries. Then heavy, petroleum, light, and lubricant around here. So we extend the whole city block thing around here. And yeah, we then use the station down here that is already importing oil to feed those city blocks with their respective fluids. And for that we also need water, and now I'm grabbing the water from down here and bring it all up to the city block. It's not the easiest way to set it lightly, but we're gonna change around this when we gonna start adding mods, because I'm planned to add a mod called waterfill. It's a pretty easy thing, and maybe the name already give it away. It's simply like landfill, but you can place water, and so I'm able to place one water source in a city block I need the water in. And I know it's kind of cheaty, but I think I already could put the city blocks in the respective places and all that stuff, so it's nothing that can't be achieved in other ways, but it's simply something I find better, because in that way I can make the city blicks, yeah, the city blocks look a little bit better, and it's, in my opinion, just yeah, optical thing, because I simply want the city block design look straight and nice and not good. So yeah, we're gonna do that way. Now I need some more pipes. Let's grab them from this chest here. And yeah, about that, I already prepared a little bit of design. I did that in a time off between recordings, simply because I wanted to try around how things would fit, and also I wanted to redo the fluid loading and unloading design. We already get over that earlier and designed a station, and so I didn't want to bring that already up again. But I needed to change the width of this setup, because now we only have 4 tiles and not 5 tiles between stations, and that way we would have been in a little trouble to just copy this blueprint over. So now go over here. There a pipe, here a pipe. Okay, let's take a look. We should be okay. Yeah. Not the best height, but it should be okay. Here, 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 here. Bring it in. Just like this. Yeah, that should be enough. So now we're gonna use this city block right here. We don't have city block right now placed, so let's do that real quick. Bring in all of our nice looking electric poles. Don't tell me I'm out of... No, I'm not out of electric poles yet. So that should work out. Now let's bring up those designs I already mentioned. Here, a power pole, and here. So we go to our blueprint book, then we have here rails and city blocks, and then in it fluid unloading. So we need to bring in the normal oil, and we're gonna do that right here. Let's see, I want the same. I want it like this. Perfect. Fluid unloading and just like this. And now we need fluid loading. So it's the opposite, but I want stations in line. And we don't gonna use this one here because the power poles are in the way a little bit. And it's actually for both fluid loading and unloading. And we don't need more than 4 stations. We need 1 station to fuel, to bring in fuel, and 2 to bring the fuel out. As maybe this makes some kind of sense. So we only need 2 more stations up here. And again, I'm gonna use the paste tool. And that is simply so I have the same width on all city blocks. Because on our other stations there is this power pole in. So I have around the same distance, but not for the fluid loading at the moment. So this is that. And this is that. Now we only need to place down the oil refineries itself. And of course I don't have oil refineries on hand, because why should I? But it shouldn't be that hard. So we bring in the fluids from here. Go over there and this one and out from this one here, yes. Yes, 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 yes. This is unloading, goes out. And therefore no. This goes here, here, and brings in the oil from here. Now let's simply grab the materials for some refineries, because I don't think I actually made some in the mall, but I'm not sure. But I really hope I did. Down, down, down the line, ferry down the street. Sorry. So I think if I had set up the one, it should be... Oh yeah, it's here. So we grab 10 refineries. I also need a few pumps, a few storage tanks. We later need refineries. And I also need pipes. And I think I don't need the rest of that right now. But just to be safe, I grab some more signals. And we also need some more stations down the line. And some more of those pipes. So now the way we're gonna do that is I'm planning to do it in a let's say ready to scale up way. So I'm already planning for adding beacons in. And because beacons are 3x3, they are exactly the same height-wise when it comes to assemblers. Oh, we are actually able to just craft a beacon, so we're gonna do that way. So let's use just this assembler for start. So we grab this, or we just use now the beacon. So we're planting down a line of beacons here. Not that we would place them as of right now, because we are not in a way to use beacons right now, but just to do that like this. So now we can place the first one here. And I think we're gonna use more than one row. So the next would be around here. And then we need a little bit of space, because this one is doing advanced oil processing. So we have a line for heavy oil, two in between. No, we do it the right way. One for heavy oil, one for light oil, one for petroleum. And then another one should be around here. Something like this. Yeah, I hope this should work. Then should simply be able to replicate patterns of beacons and put this thing right here. So let's see. Gonna connect petroleum to this one, petroleum to this one. Light oil here, light oil there. This one like that. Yeah, that looks around right. So now I only need to connect that up. Like so. And I then should be able to simply replicate this one here. Yeah, right. Again. Replicating this one here. This looks about right. Yeah, this is exactly what we need. And then the only thing is to connect up the inputs. But I think there is not enough space to actually fit in anything here, so we need to grab all of that and then make it fit somehow. So now it's a thing of how long will this get. This one is the last. So now we cut off all of this. And then I need to try to get this in like so. Let's see. This should be more or less the middle. So we place that right. This. Now I only need to remove all of this stuff here. Perfect. And now I simply can add up those. Like so. And the rest is an easy place to the pipes here. This should be everything that we need. One goes here, this one goes there, and one's oil cracking. And then simply a way of heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum. Connect up those. Don't need those ones here. This one neither. Only thing that we might need to do, oh no, we can't do that like this. No, that should be good. Don't do this stuff. that. This like this. And those ones like this. Yeah, that looks about right. Perfect. So the only thing we need to do now is connect up the oil and the water. And that is a simply matter of doing like so. So we bring in the water from down here. Same goes of course for this side. Bring in the water from down here. Bring up the line from here to there. This is right about max. Water line is there. Perfect. You here, there. And hello water in the system. I actually think it won't be enough water, but it should be okay for now. Just to getting all of that started. Now only the oil is missing and the oil is being brought in here. So I'm simply copying in this one. Just like this. Now connect up all the oil. Connect up this like so. So now the only thing we need to do is bring in some power. So how much can we stretch that? Something around that should work. Now we only need to bring over the power to like this, but that shouldn't be a big problem either. Here. 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 There. And there. And one up here. So now let's quickly build up the loading here so we can grab hopefully the first train. So it's 3 pumps for each station, like this. Then the stations are, each of those 3 pumps is connected and then brought in directly into a tank, like this. Then the tank is connected, or two of each tanks are connected with a pump, like this. And then both of those big tanks are connected with a pump that is all connected over to this point. All of this is brought in to another tank. So now I need to bring in the power, like this. And also I need a few combinators. And what the combinators are doing is simply looking how much is in here, how much is in here. If this one has more fluid than this one, pump it over. Is here more in, don't pump more in. So we are emptying those step by step. Goes there. So one more arithmetic, like this. And this should be nearly everything. I need a constant combinator, like here. Should be all ghosts, yes. Only thing now missing is the station. And we do the opposite. We do this one. Now I need like recipe gleich advanced oil cracking. Hopefully this was kind of right. No. I quickly need to look that up. Oil. Oh, it is called advanced oil processing. Advanced oil processing. And not cracking. Yeah. And it brings in fluid, crude oil. Oil processing 1. Like this. Now the only thing left is that we need a train. Do I have a train on hand? No, I don't have a train on hand. But I think there should be one here. And it's already having refinery 1. We're coming from oil 1. Full cargo and then go to oil processing 1. Wait until cargo is empty. And also you are 5 seconds inactive. So same with the inactivity. Gonna add like here. And I'm gonna remove this one and say go to oil processing. And yeah, it's heading up to our place. Perfect. Now we should get an inbound of oil in a few seconds. And then this oil should be distributed evenly among all of those. Now it's just a thing of connecting everything. First bring in the oil. And then we should bring also the water in. Up, up, up. Don't tell me I've ducked up. Yes, of course the train is out of fuel. I mean, why shouldn't it out of fuel? Because I need the train now. Perfect. So yes, it's time to rescue a train. Just maybe... let's finish up this here. Put this right here. Here, one there. Few of those. So this is connected. This one like that. This one like this, and only the last one. So at least all of those are now inbound with water. And we need to grab a bit of coal. And then this one should be able to work. So about the other things, it's basically this one here. So let's quickly go to this point here. And it's simply already prepared a simple design with the pumps connected here. And we already made space so we can put beacons in here all the way through to let this cracking happen here. And it's simply here inbound of water, here inbound of fluid, and we can crack the stuff down. And we can use the same design with the minus of the water, so simply cut out one of those lines to make the lubricant. And I'm gonna use this design just here. So let me grab this one design again. So we're gonna use that here. Same goes for here. And of course here. And it is maybe obvious, but those lines already align perfectly with the stations. So with this we have all the stations we need. We only need to build the stuff. And for that we also need, of course, a station here. And here is another straight station. Then, of course, here's a station. And here would be a T-intersection. T-intersection. And who would have thought a station like so? And, of course, down here, T-intersection. And this is basically everything we need to build. And sadly we don't have robots right now. So building that stuff is pretty boring. And we will get to the point that we can use robots fairly soon. I mean, we already have a nearly done construction of robot frames for the yellow signs right here. The only thing that is missing right now is lubricant. And we need to connect up here. And yeah, we now made the production for lubricant, or at least put down the blueprints for that. But when I'm looking through the time, it will take at least another 30 minutes to place all of that down. And this would be around another episode. But I think it's pretty boring for you to just see me place down stuff over and over and over again. So I think this will be perfect for the next episode. So the only thing we're doing right now is sitting in this train, fuel this train, and let the train us deliver up there. So we should be seeing the station unload the fluid. And then the rest I will handle in between this and the next episode. So we can hopefully connect all of that in the next one. So it should be then just simply a fact of putting out all the fluids to the various stations and bring in the lubricant right around here. And hopefully then we are able to do some more research. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you have, so please consider subscribing, putting a like on the video and all the nice stuff. Here are, speaking of nice stuffs, working oil refineries, cracking up all the oil. So, thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one and will be with me in the next episode. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other, and I see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.